Hey guys, it's me Kayla, so welcome back to the Coastal Sisters channel. So today I'm going to be talking about New York Fashion Week. It is March now and Fashion Week has been over for about a month. It started last month in February. I believe it was the 6th through the 13th, so it was a full week. And I had the honor to work at Fashion Week, so I'm going to be giving you some tips, some background, show you some pictures, all of that good stuff. So keep watching to learn more about Fashion Week. So firstly, I had the honor to work at Fashion Week because of LIM, and I'm a freshman here at LIM majoring in fashion media, so I really want to work in magazine editing, hopefully be Anna Wintour, but iconic. Last December, I got an email from LIM saying that IMG was looking for venue assistants to work at New York Fashion Week, and of course, immediately I was like, sign me up, send in my resume, do whatever I have to do to get in. So thank you LIM for sending out amazing internships opportunity like those, because your girl would be very lost without them. I applied for the position, and the only experience I've ever had at Fashion Week was at Phoenix Fashion Week back at home in Arizona, and that's completely different from New York Fashion Week. So when I applied, I had gotten a response back saying I'd been selected for an interview. Two options: either you could do a phone call because it was around winter break where people are going home, or you can do in-person interviews. Since I was home for break, I did the phone call interview, which lasted for about 30 minutes, and you also get to pick the day online when you want to be able to have that interview. It's a variety of questions like, why do you want to work with IMG? What's your experience? Tell me about yourself. And about a week or two later, I had gotten the position, and I was so happy. And once you get the position, they'll send you an email saying to confirm that you want to work with Fashion Week, and then you also get a handbook about all these rules and regulations. But one of the big things from the handbook is social media. You're not allowed to post inside the venue when you work, and you're not allowed to take any pictures. Everything that you see is for the press. So like, let's say if Brock collection was showing that day, you're not allowed to take any pictures, because that's for all the bloggers, the social media influencers, all the writers, editors, for all of them. So when they come and sit down, it's for them to send out that information. Also have a very strict dress code. Well, not really strict, but all you have to do is wear all black. So make sure you dress professional, dress to impress. You could tell a lot by how someone's ready for the day by what they're wearing. So every day I would show up in a blazer, black pants, not just dress jeans at all, some slacks, and then a black blouse, and of course some earrings. You can wear accessories as long as they're not like crazy that they will prohibit you from moving stuff. To get to IMG at Spring Studios, there's two venues, Gallery 1 and Gallery 2, and they're both completely different. Gallery 1's the bigger one for bigger collections, like let's say Pro Ball was showing that day. Then you would have to get ready by moving benches, clean hair and makeup, go backstage, make sure that all the steamers are there, measure the benches so it's perfect for when people sit down, work on seating arrangements, all of that. So the press for that show would come up to you or to your manager and tell you how exactly they want the seating, so you can make sure it goes correctly for people to sit down and it's easy. Also will be seating people, ushering if you will. And let's say, I don't know, Olivia Copo comes in and she's like, I can't find my seat, then you'll help her find her seat in an A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3 kind of order. As a venue assistant, I was really nervous because I've never done anything like this, but I was also very excited, and I learned a lot and met a lot of great people. It was a great opportunity to network, and I also learned to always keep my reputation and also IMG's reputation very high. This bizarre editor came in and you wouldn't even know, because you may not know them, you may not know how they look like, you may be a fan, but you also have to remain calm, and you also have to be professional and ask someone if they need help or if they're looking for someone. Just make sure you're really working up to both of your reputation and also the company's reputation, because at the end of the day, people look at that and be like, oh, this person was really great and their staff was amazing, and they would want you to come back. Keep a very strong, good work ethic while you're doing it. Even if you don't know what you're doing, or if you don't know where something is, definitely ask. Don't know, that means someone's gonna ask you. That's just how it happens. Like if I'm like, how do I go backstage, someone's gonna come up to me too and be like, hey, how to get backstage, and you're like, I don't know. Then that means you should ask someone. Or when you're doing a tour, or if you don't know where anything is, you make sure. But you have orientation for that. You get to ask questions. I brought a little notepad so I could write stuff down because I will forget like everything on the first day. I'm like, wait, what? You also get a very flexible schedule. So you signed up for this app called Deputy, and it basically helps you schedule everything on there. So you'll put your unavailability, and then IMG will schedule your days through that. So I definitely gained a lot of respect for the craft of backstage and just assistants in general, because it is a lot of work for a show. It's different when you go online, because during fashion week I'm usually that person who just like watches on YouTube and like, oh my gosh, Versace, and then I'm like, how do they get that set to be like that? And then when I was there, I was like, oh my gosh, like there's architects, they're designers, so the designer has their vision come out. So it's really great, and it was an amazing experience to be part of all of that. I like geeked out a lot of times because when I'm ushering people, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I saw so many people. I saw Paris Hilton, Bella Hadid, Candace, my Victoria's Secret queen, Bella Thorne, Nikita Dragon, Patrick Starr, Ashley Graham, Billie Holiday. I saw a bunch of people and I was like, oh my gosh, you're so nice, you're so this, you're so that, and they were all really sweet. So even if you didn't, or even if you're wondering on how to get positions like this, if you don't go to a fashion school, I know there's always listings online for Fashion Week that people are looking for social media interns, for people to help with dressing, all of that stuff during Fashion Week, because everyone always needs people, because the more hands on deck, the better. So don't be afraid to ask your professors, people around you, because 10 times out of 10 they'll know someone, or they'll know of something that you can be able to help with. That's how I kind of got this position. I was asking my professors and they're like, well, LAM will be sending out an email shortly about opportunities, or you can just go online and look, which made a lot of sense. So that's what I did. I kind of waited a little bit, and then I saw this opportunity and I was just like, yep, typed away. I also have a blog post about New York Fashion Week. If you want to go more into detail and learn about that, you can ask me questions on there, or you can leave some questions down below. But either way, I will respond to you and be of help as much as I can. So thank you guys for watching this video, and it was also great to share my Fashion Week experience a little bit and kind of get you to know behind the scenes and what to do. Remember to always be you, always be willing to help out any way you can, and just keep a positive attitude, because that is what people always look for and people always appreciate it. So just don't be afraid to try new things. I was definitely nervous, but at the end of the day I was just like, girl, you can do this. So be the girl boss, or boy boss, I know you are. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.